My brothers and sisters, today I want you to understand a powerful reality. In a world filled with noise, distractions, temptations, confusion, and darkness, Allah Almighty has chosen you to be a light for others. Allah has chosen you to be a source of guidance, a bridge to goodness, a means of bringing hearts closer to Him. You are not here by accident. You are not breathing by coincidence. You are not listening to this message by chance. It is Allah choosing you, reminding you, honoring you, inviting you, not only to worship Him, but to help others fall in love with Him too. You see, helping someone in the path of Allah is not only about money. It is not only about giving charity. It is not only about handing out books or quoting verses. Sometimes it is your smile. Sometimes it is your character. Sometimes it is your patience. Sometimes it is your silence. Sometimes it is the way you treat people, the way you forgive, the way you remain humble when Allah has blessed you. That bek owns the reason someone returns to Allah. There are people out there who do not pray, not because they don't believe, but because the people who pray made them feel judged. There are hearts out there that want to change, but they are scared of being ridiculed. There are souls longing for closeness to Allah, but they are terrified of harshness, criticism, gossip, and humiliation from those who should be helping them, not pushing them away. My brothers and sisters, Allah did not send you to break souls. He sent you to mend them. Allah did not ask you to chase people away from His mercy. He asked you to invite them gently, lovingly, beautifully. Allah did not command you to act like you are better than others. He commanded humility. Remember, the one who thinks they are above others is already below them in the sight of Allah. When Allah blesses you with guidance, it is not a proof that you are special. It is a sign that Allah loves you enough to pull you out of darkness. But with that blessing comes a responsibility. Guide others toward the same light. Pull others toward Allah as He pulled you. Because if you keep guidance only for yourself, you are ungrateful. True gratitude is sharing goodness. True guidance is not selfish. If Allah opened a door for you, don't close it behind you. Hold it open for others. Look at how the Prophet brought people closer. He didn't insult them. He didn't call them filth. He didn't push them away when they made mistakes. One man urinated in the masjid. Imagine that happening today. People would record him, expose him, shame him. But the Prophet calmly told the companions, let him finish. Then gently explained to the man the sanctity of the masjid. And do you know what happened? That same man left loving the Prophet more than anyone else. What do we learn from this? Be a person people feel safe coming to. Be someone whose presence brings peace, not fear. Be someone whose behavior reminds others of Allah, not pushes them away from Him. Be gentle, be patient, be kind. Your softness may bring a heart to Jannah, and your harshness may push a soul away. Some of us see a young man with tattoos and immediately think, look at him. Some see a sister struggling with hijab and whisper, astaghfirullah, shame on her. My brother, my sister, shame on you if your judgment blocks someone from returning to Allah. Shame on you if your arrogance becomes a barrier between someone's soul and its Creator. Allah is not in need of your harshness. Islam does not grow through insults. Islam spreads through mercy. Islam enters hearts through character, compassion, sincerity, and love. Think about it. How did Islam spread across the world? Through swords? No. Through traders, travelers, neighbors, businessmen, students, people who had good character, who treated others with honesty, fairness, kindness, and dignity. They didn't preach loudly. They lived beautifully, and that beauty preached for them. When people saw them, they saw Islam. When people interacted with them, they felt Allah. Ask yourself today, when people look at me, do they get closer to Allah or further from Him? Do your siblings learn patience from you or anger? Do your children learn love from you or fear? Do your friends feel motivation around you or guilt? Do people feel hope after speaking to you, or do they feel worthless? Sometimes a person's first understanding of Islam is through you. You may be the only Muslim they ever know. If your character is ugly, they will think Islam is ugly. So don't misrepresent this beautiful faith. If Allah gave you knowledge, don't use it to hurt. Use it to heal. If Allah gave you a voice, don't use it to shout. Use it to inspire. If Allah gave you a platform, don't use it to show off. Use it to uplift. If Allah put someone struggling in your path, don't crush them. Help them up. Some people say, I will only help someone who already prays, already obeys, already follows. That is easy. The true test is helping someone who doesn't yet know Allah. The true mission is guiding the ones lost in darkness. The true honor is being the reason a sinner becomes righteous. Anyone can love the obedient. Even the disbelievers love those who do right. But loving someone who is trying to change, supporting them, encouraging them, making dua for them, that is worship. Never think someone is too far from Allah. Never write someone off. Never assume someone is a hopeless case. Allah guided Umar when he was on his way to kill the Prophet. Allah guided Khalid ibn al-Walid, the sword of Allah, even though he fought against Islam first. Allah guided people who committed sins far greater than anything you can imagine today. Who are you to judge someone when Allah may grant them a higher Jannah than you? There are people today living in sin who may by the mercy of Allah become leaders of the believers tomorrow. There are people who might be sitting in darkness right now, but that darkness may become the reason they value the light more than you ever will. Allah can flip hearts. Allah can change destinies. Allah can turn a stone into a diamond. And sometimes Allah may choose you as the tool for someone else's transformation, but listen carefully, you cannot help others if your heart is dirty. Purify your intention. Help others for Allah, not for praise, not for likes, not for followers, not for fame. Real dawah is silent sometimes. Real dawah is sincere. Real dawah is private. Real dawah cares more about someone's soul than about public approval. If Allah accepts even one soul through you, if one person prays because of your kindness, if one person leaves a sin because you encourage them, if one heart finds Allah because you showed them mercy, wallahi, you have earned more than the whole world and everything inside it. The Prophet said, if Allah guides one person through you, it is better for you than the world and everything in it. So today, make a promise. I will become a door that leads people to Allah, not a wall that blocks them. How? Start with your manners. Start in your home. Start with your tongue. Speak with softness. Start with your eyes. Look with kindness. Start with your heart. Purify it from jealousy, pride, arrogance, hatred. Start with your actions. Serve others. Help others. Forgive others. When your character changes, your presence becomes dawah. When your heart softens, your behavior becomes mercy. When you live with sincerity, Allah puts nur in your face, barakah in your words, acceptance in your efforts. People begin to trust you. People begin to follow you. People begin to ask you, teach me, inspire me, help me. Do you know why? Because people are tired. Tired of judgment, tired of harshness, tired of being made to feel guilty, tired of people who show religion on the outside but carry poison inside. The ummah needs healers, not destroyers. The ummah needs role models, not critics. The ummah needs encouragers, not discouragers. Every time you guide someone, Allah guides you more. Every time you help someone up, Allah lifts you higher. Every time you forgive, Allah forgives you. Every time you hide someone's mistakes, Allah hides yours on the day of judgment. Every time you protect someone's dignity, Allah protects yours. Every time you honor someone in this world, Allah honors you in both worlds. And remember, you will make mistakes, you will sin, you will fall. But don't stop helping others because you feel imperfect. Perfection is not your job. Your job is effort. Your job is sincerity. Your job is to try. Allah did not ask you to be flawless. He asked you to repent, to improve, to keep walking. Sometimes your struggle is the reason someone else gains strength. Sometimes your story becomes someone else's inspiration. Sometimes your wounds become someone else's healing. Sometimes your tears become someone else's return to Allah. So don't hide your journey. Don't be ashamed of your past. Use it. Someone out there needs your experience. Someone out there will listen to you because you have walked the path they are walking. And if you ever feel tired, remember this: Allah sees you. Allah knows your effort. Allah knows when you swallow your anger for His sake. Allah knows when you forgive even though you were hurt. Allah knows when you keep quiet to avoid hurting someone. Allah knows when you help someone secretly. Allah knows when you guide someone with love. You don't need applause when the one who created applause is watching you. You don't need the world to see when the Lord of the world sees you. You don't need people to praise you when the angels are writing your deeds. You don't need followers when Allah is guiding hearts through you. And one day, maybe in Jannah, someone will come to you and say, I am here because of you. And you will cry, and you will thank Allah, and you will realize that every effort, every struggle, every sacrifice, every painful moment, Every time you held yourself back from harshness, it was worth it. So today I ask you, with love, with sincerity, be a light, be mercy, be hope, be guidance, be the reason someone returns to Allah, because the greatest honor Allah can give you in this life is to make you a means of bringing another heart back to Him. And the greatest tragedy would be to push someone away from Allah through your arrogance or harshness. May Allah make us guides, not misguiders, healers, not hurters, bridges, not barriers. May He make our presence a blessing for others. May He purify our intentions. May He soften our hearts. May He use us to carry souls to Jannah. May He forgive us, uplift us, protect us, and grant us the honor of serving His deen sincerely, lovingly, humbly. My brothers and sisters, you were not created to be ordinary. You were created to serve Allah. You were created to spread His light. You were created to be a means of mercy on this earth. So, stand up today and say, Ya Allah, use me for your sake. Help me bring hearts towards you. Make me a reason souls find you. And remember, when you help someone find Allah, you will never lose Allah. Ameen.